Welcome to the October 2009 City Focus. On this edition, Downtown Projects Update, Round to Rock Progress, Water System Status, and New Garbage Rates. These stories and more on City Focus.
Round Rock's downtown master plan is just a couple of steps away from final approval, following months of input from the public, elected and appointed officials, and city staff.
The goal of the downtown master plan is to create a design and policy strategy for a thriving town center, one that enhances our sense of place, our economy, and our quality of life. The plan envisions retail, dining, entertainment, and residential and public spaces all in a walkable, historically sensitive environment. After an active public input campaign that began with a week-long charrette in January and continued with a two-day open house in July, our consultants have produced a final draft plan document. We'll be presenting that document for final comments and later approval from both the Planning and Zoning Commission and the City Council. The approval calendar looks like this: Planning and Zoning Commission work session on October 21st, City Council presentation on October 22nd, Planning and Zoning public hearing and recommendation vote on November 10th, City Council work session on November 12th, City Council public hearing and vote on November 22nd. All the meetings will be held at City Hall, and meeting times will be posted on our website. To review the final plan document and get information on our public input process, including the project blog, go to roundrocktexas.gov/downtown.
The City of Round Rock holds unclaimed property under $100 for things like uncashed utility refunds, payments for jury duty, or overpayments. To help you find money you might be owed, the city has created an unclaimed property search system. To get to the unclaimed property page, go to the Departments drop-down and select Finance, and then Unclaimed Property. Or you can surf directly to roundrocktexas.gov/unclaimedproperty. This page has information on the program as well as the forms to file if you're owed money. To see if there is any unclaimed property in you or your business's name, click the Unclaimed Property Listing link. Here you can look up listings alphabetically or search for your name. If you wish to see all listings, check out the full list. If you find your name in the system, you can click on the How to Claim Your Property link to go back to the main page and download a claim form for you or your business. When the form is complete, mail it to the City of Round Rock Finance Department at the address listed, and you'll be well on your way to claiming the money you are owed.
Round to Rock fitness program participants have been pushing themselves to the limit to meet their health and fitness goals. Each week, participants meet 3 times in group sessions with trainers.
All the participants seem to be having fun and getting a lot of education around nutrition and fitness. And so far, it seems like the inspiration and motivation is doing what we anticipated it to do. So far, we're taking measurements, and I think the group is down several pounds. We have a little ways to go yet, but it seems like the progress is on track.
There's muscle groups that I didn't realize that I had. I knew I had them, but they have never been worked. So it's like, okay, what have I gotten myself into? I've really enjoyed it, and it seems like it's going by so fast. And I almost don't want it to end at this point.
I've definitely noticed a lot of changes to date, not so much necessarily in the numbers, but clothes fitting better. The belts going down to the last belt hole is always a good thing. But it's been really a good workout in terms of building up your stamina. I noticed that although the workouts are very challenging, I'm able to breathe at the end for a change, which is always a good thing.
Along with their physical regime, participants have been receiving one-on-one nutritional information and having general health discussions at Seton Medical Center Williamson.
I've gotten a lot of education with my nutrition. A lot of things that I didn't realize that, okay, this is bad stuff I'm not supposed to be eating, and I thought it was good. I'm just real thrilled about it. I'm very impressed with what I've learned, and I'm very excited.
1 month into the 3-month program, participants remain focused and are feeling the fruits of their labor.
Everyone is committed and doing their part, so hopefully we'll end up where we'd like to end up in inspiring our community to do just as well.
I'm certainly looking forward to the next few weeks and going to the next level with the program. Kind of gotten through the initial shock of the program, and now we're able to really enjoy the workouts and the nutrition aspects of it and start incorporating that into the program.
Hopefully, the Round to Rock participants will inspire us all to think about making healthy choices in our lives. For more information on the program, visit roundtorock.com. In citizen surveys, our residential garbage collection consistently receives top marks because of its great service and value. Christy Justice has details on the new garbage rates.
For over 25 years, the city has contracted with Round Rock Refuse to provide residential garbage service. The current contract has been in effect since 1990. The garbage contract has a base charge for service with adjustments added for the cost of fuel and space in the landfill as they are deemed necessary. This year, landfill costs have doubled, so that increase needs to be reflected in the garbage rate.
One of the benefits of having a long-term contract is it locks in a price for an extended period of time. The bad part of that is when you get a new contract, prices have increased. And that's what we're experiencing right now. Our landfill costs are going to essentially double from what we've been paying in the past. And that's requiring us to adjust the rate to be able to cover those costs.
While the landfill costs have increased, the adjustment for diesel fuel has dropped this year, which will help offset some of the landfill increase. The bottom line is, after all necessary adjustments, the new rate for garbage collection is $13.95 per month, or $1.14 more than the previous rate. Currently, residents can add curbside recycling to their garbage collection service for $4 per month. The city is looking into providing curbside recycling to all its customers as part of the base bill. The plan is to make a recommendation to City Council in November.
We have been investigating this for about a year and a half. We did a pilot program about a year ago and came back with extremely favorable responses. Everybody wanted the program. The problem was that the recycle market really tanked at that time. That market has rebounded now, and people are buying those materials again. So we think it's a good time to bring this program back. And so we anticipate in November bringing a specific proposal to the council, and if they approve it, then recycling services would begin to be provided to everyone in the city in mid-spring.
Halloween is almost here, and that means kids are preparing to hit the streets for a night of trick-or-treating. Shannon McIntyre has some tips to help make sure all our young ones are safe on the 31st.
A fun Halloween is a safe Halloween. Here's some easy-to-follow tips to avoid holiday hazards.
Kids should trick-or-treat only in neighborhoods they know and at houses with the lights on. Also remember to carry a flashlight and have a cell phone handy. Parents should check children's costumes before they leave. Make sure the costume fits properly has reflective qualities, and is flame retardant if possible. An adult should always accompany young children. Homeowners should also make sure that their yard is well lit and free of obstructions. Avoid having candles or open flames inside of jack-o'-lanterns, and never pass out unwrapped candy.
If you're going to be entertaining trick-or-treaters, make sure that your dogs are kept confined so they don't run out or become aggressive at the sight of some of these costumes. For adults and kids that have replica weapons or anything of that nature as part of their costumes, be very, very careful about that. Do not wear your masks or your costumes or carry any type of replica weapons into retail establishments, especially banks.
Using common sense, being aware of your surroundings, and following these simple tips will go a long way toward making this a safe holiday.
We are all thankful for the recent rains, but we must be steadfast in our water conservation efforts. Shannon McIntyre has an update on the status of our utility system.
In late August, the Brazos River Authority directed cities that get their water from Lake Georgetown, including Round Rock, to implement mandatory water restrictions.
When the water level in Lake Georgetown drops, the BRA pumps water from Stillhouse Hollow Lake into the reservoir. The Stillhouse Hollow pumps have been working at full capacity for over a year to replenish Lake Georgetown. With help from recent rains and cooling temperatures, water use in the city is down 30% since entering Stage 2 restrictions. That means that water levels in Lake Georgetown have been able to rebound slightly.
It's important that our citizens continue to conserve water. It's a precious resource. As this area continues to grow, we only have so much water in Lake Georgetown and Lake Stillhouse Hollow, and if we can be smart with our usage and water on the designated watering days, it will help make sure that we have the water we need to meet our public health and safety needs.
Even if the drought continues, the city has a plan in place that will ensure that our water supply in Round Rock is secure.
The Brazos River Authority controls the water in both Stillhouse Hollow and Georgetown lakes. They have 2 pumps there that are pumping full-time into Georgetown. We're pumping about 27 million gallons a day. So even if it doesn't rain, and as we head into the winter months, the city's demand will start to reduce. And if the demand in the city is less than what we're pumping into Lake Georgetown, we'll see the Lake Georgetown level start to rise. If the drought continues, the city, along with Brazos River Authority, has a plan to meet our needs for next summer. We have 2 pumps that we are getting built that will be constructed up at Lake Stillhouse Hollow, and they are planning to be in place for next summer. So if the drought continues, we will be able to pump more water into Lake Georgetown next summer, which will help meet our needs.
So while you enjoy the cooler temperatures and recent rains, please continue to be wise when using water. For more information on how you can conserve, visit roundrocktexas.gov/water conservation.
This program brought to you with support from the Round Rock Leader. Visit us on the web at rrleader.com.